With as much time as we spent talking about cards like the Amex Gold Card, Citi Premier, Chase Sapphire Preferred, and others, you might be wondering, well, what about all the airline cards out there? Are they worth getting? And I'm happy to announce that by watching today's video, you have a very clear answer to that question. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to view some great credit card offers, to get some additional cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a great app to manage all of your credit cards and rewards in one place. The battle between the general travel cards and the airline cards begins now. Okay, let's tackle the big question and get it out of the way first. Are airline credit cards worth it? And here's my answer. Yes, absolutely yes, but only for specific situations. And the first part of all this will be the negative side of it all. So airline credit cards are generally bad for earning travel rewards on everyday spend, earning miles on your preferred airline, believe it or not, and third, flexibility. So for number one, what I'm referring to here is using your airline card to buy all of your stuff like groceries, gas, going to department stores, whatever it is. If you use an airline card for your normal transactions all the time with the intention of earning miles, you're probably getting a very low return on your spend, and there are other cards that will be much better suited for that. For earning miles on your preferred airline, I'm sure that surprises you a lot. For example, if you want to earn Delta airline miles, or they're called Delta SkyMiles, you probably don't want to use a Delta credit card. If you want to earn United miles, you probably don't want to use a United credit card. And I'll explain all that a little bit later in this video. And third, for flexibility, I'll also cover that and unpack what I mean there as well. So let's start with number one here, earning travel rewards on everyday spend. Here are four really common and well-known credit cards in the airline space: the Citi AAdvantage Platinum Select World Elite Mastercard, the Delta SkyMiles Gold American Express Card, the United Explorer Card, and the Southwest Rapid Rewards Premier Credit Card. Let's now expand these a bit further and view their rewards categories. So pretty much all these cards here have double mile per dollar categories. For example, the AA, Delta, United cards all earn double miles on their own airline purchases, as well as double at restaurants or dining, and then a few other categories. So for example, AA earns double on gas, Delta's double on groceries, and United is double at hotels. Then the Southwest card there at the bottom earns triple on Southwest, so a little bit better, and then has some 2X categories as well, and then they all earn 1 mile per dollar on the other category. But 1 mile in one program is not necessarily equal to 1 mile in another program, so to even the playing field and compare these appropriately, we want to convert them into the cashback equivalent, basically the percent return you get on your spend. So here is the average value of 1 mile in each program. AA is at 1.4, Delta at 1.1 cents, United at 1.4 cents per mile, and then Southwest at 1.3 cents. So if we take these values here and multiply them by the category multipliers, basically 3x, 2x, and 1x, this is what we get. The American card is getting 2.8% return on its double mile categories, Delta at 2.2%, United at 2.8%, and then Southwest at 2.6%. And then it's got 3.9% on Southwest airline purchases, specifically because it earns 3x points there. So the absolute best we're getting here is less than 3% at the top tier earning categories. And then on all the regular categories, it's about 1.1 to 1.4% return. And remember, we've got the Citi Double Cash card and some other cards that earn 2% on all purchases all the time with no annual fee. And if I'm guessing correctly, you probably have a good amount of spend outside of the 3x or 2x categories, meaning you're only earning about 1 mile per dollar here. So the return there is quite poor on airline cards. Now, to give you all a little bit of contrast and comparison here, let's compare these to some other cards that are also very well known, but they're not airline specific. They're more general travel type cards. The Citi Premier card, the American Express Gold card, and the Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card. Expanding the rewards categories here, we've got triple points in extremely useful categories like restaurants, supermarkets, gas stations, air travel, hotels, all on the Premier card. The Amex Gold gets you 4 points per dollar on dining and US supermarkets, up to a $25K spend cap, also triple on flights. And then the Sapphire Preferred has a 5 point per dollar category, a bunch of 3 point per dollar categories, a double point category, and then 1x on everything else. All these cards have a base rate of 1 point per dollar. And since the points earned on these cards tend to be much more valuable because you can use them in so many different ways, here's the average value of 1 point in each of their respective programs. For Citi, it's about 1.7 cents each, and then Amex and Chase are about 1.8 cents each. Sometimes you might see a valuation of 1.7 as well, or even up to 2 cents per point if you look at some other valuations, but I just put 1.8 here for the comparison. Then taking those figures and multiplying them by the category multipliers, here's the result we get for return on spend. The Citi Premier is earning over 5% in those useful categories that we mentioned earlier, like restaurants, supermarkets, gas stations, and so on. The Gold Card earns 7.2% on dining and supermarkets, 5.4% on flights, and then the Sapphire Preferred, whenever you book travel through the portal, your effective return there can be up to 9%, followed by a bunch of 5.4% categories, the ones that earn 3x points, then 3.6% on other travel outside of Chase's portal, and 1.8% as the base rate there. So with this in mind, now let's put these cards side by side with the airline cards. I put the 4 airline cards on the left and the 3 general travel cards on the right, and then color-coded the overlapping categories that are similar enough to be compared. So in blue font, we have everything relating to airfare. Then green, we have restaurants or dining. The orange refers to groceries or supermarkets. Then the pink or light purple refers to earning at hotels. So by now it's probably becoming very clear which type of cards and rewards you want to be earning for your everyday spend here. And if it's not yet crystal clear, here are the average returns across the cards. So for the airline cards, it's as low as 1.93% and as high as 2.6%. But for the general travel cards, we have a low of 4.42% and a high of 5.4%. Meaning as long as you spend in the categories that are offered on the general travel cards on the right, the airline card returns come nowhere close. And that's why the trophy gets placed right over here. Now let's go into a slightly more controversial topic. Airline credit cards are generally bad for reason number 2, earning miles on your preferred airline. I mean, if you want to earn a lot of miles with a specific airline, don't you want to use that airline's credit card? Not necessarily. So let's first begin with a little bit of an exception here. That American Airlines card, we can't really compare it to any of the general travel cards because right now, no other card issuer allows you to transfer points into the American Airlines program. Citi did test that for a few months, but right now as I film this video, it went away and it expired. So Citi really needs to make American Airlines a permanent transfer partner, ideally from the Citi Premier card or any other cards that they may change or launch in the future. Moving on to the Delta Gold card here, it earns double miles on all Delta flights, but also if we compare that to the Amex regular Gold card, that one earns triple on all flights, including Delta and all other airlines. So would you rather earn double on just Delta or triple on Delta and everything else? That answer should be pretty clear. And since Delta is a transfer partner of American Express, you can take your Amex membership rewards points and literally transfer them over to your Delta SkyMiles account on a one-to-one basis. So if you have 50,000 Amex points, that will become 50,000 Delta SkyMiles. Now that may or may not be the best transfer option for you and the itinerary that you want to build, but I'm just showing you the option here if your goal is to strictly earn Delta SkyMiles. So basically the regular gold card from Amex is an indirect way of earning 4x, 3x, or 1x miles with Delta. And that definitely beats the double and single mile per dollar categories on the Delta SkyMiles Gold. Doing the same comparison here for the United Explorer card, which earns double miles on United flights, the Sapphire Preferred earns 5 miles per dollar when you book travel, which includes flights, through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, and double on all other travel. And now United is a transfer partner of Chase on a one-to-one basis. So again, 50,000 Chase points could become 50,000 United miles if you just push them out to your United account. Meaning the Sapphire Preferred could be an indirect way of earning 5, 3, or 1 United mile per dollar, which also beats the United Explorer card. And lastly, with Southwest, which is also another transfer partner of Chase, the Southwest Rapid Rewards Premier card does earn a little bit better here because it earns triple directly with Southwest. And right now, Southwest is not a bookable airline through the Ultimate Rewards portal. You can call in and have a Chase representative book it for you, but then that would not be through the portal. So with the Sapphire Preferred, you just get double on your flights, where with Southwest, you get 3x when you're booking, of course, online. But in general, the big picture is what we're looking at here. You've got 5x and a bunch of 3x as well as 2 and 1X categories with the CSP, where the Southwest is much more limited. So if those categories on the Sapphire Preferred are useful to you and you regularly spend in them, you could be earning 5, 3, or 1 Rapid Rewards point per dollar spent with that card simply by transferring them over. And if you haven't figured it out yet, airline credit cards are also generally bad for flexibility, and here's why I say that: because the miles you earn are generally only valuable on flights with one primary airline and the partner airlines to that airline. So whether that's a direct partnership or an alliance partnership like the Star Alliance or One World, whatever it may be. An example of an alliance partnership would be using American Airlines miles to book a British Airways flight, for example. So all of this is to say that if you're using an airline card for your regular spend, you're not only getting a low return on that spend, but your redemption options are highly limited. And the points earned on these cards here, the general travel cards, can be used on virtually any airline, hotel, car rental, cruise, etc. Even if they don't have the transfer partners that you want or need, they all have their own portals that function kind of like Expedia, where you get a long list of different search results with mixed airlines, mixed hotels, and you can always book through there if you need to. It's those flexible and or transferable point currencies that tend to give you a much higher return on your everyday spend, plus give you options to redeem in however you like, so it's much easier to build out the trip of a lifetime. So, having said all that, what are airline credit cards good for then? Well, airline credit cards are generally great for earning miles quickly via welcome offers, earning elite status through spend, and perks and benefits. Let's move into the first one, earning miles quickly via welcome offers. Here are a bunch of screenshots that I took of the current offers across the major cards that we've been comparing in this video. The AA card to earn 50,000 miles, the Delta Gold at 40,000 miles, United Explorer at 60,000, and then the Southwest Premier at 40,000. Now, these are not necessarily the best offers ever, but these are just the offers available as I made this video. Nevertheless, the smaller offers also typically have a lower spend requirement. So if you cannot normally meet the spend for the big bonuses, which are typically, 3, 4, 5,000 in a 3 or 4 month period, you might be able to spend 1,000 or 2,000 or so in the same 3 months. Reason 2, airline credit cards are also generally great for earning elite status through spend, and here's some examples of that. The American Airlines card will allow you to earn 1 loyalty point per $1 spent. The Delta Gold that we've been using for our comparison does not actually work for elite status, but if you want to level up and if elite status is important to you, the Delta SkyMiles Platinum and Reserve cards can also help you earn what are called medallion qualifying miles, or MQMs. So the Delta SkyMiles Platinum will help you earn 10,000 MQMs after you spend 25,000 on the card, up to 2 times per year. And on the Reserve side, you can earn 15,000 MQMs after spending 30,000 up to 4 times. The United Explorer card actually will not help you earn status for some reason. Maybe that'll change in the future. But the no-fee United card, the Explorer, or even the United Club card, which is that 550 top-tier United card, none of those help you with status, at least at the time I'm making this video. And for the Southwest Premier card, you can earn 1,500 tier qualifying points for every $10,000 that you put on the card. So for all you status chasers out there, this can be a great way to help you earn towards status even while at home and not traveling. And third and last, airline credit cards are generally great for perks and benefits. So if you're a frequent flyer with American, Delta, United, or Southwest, or some other card issuer like Alaska or other ones that have their own co-branded cards too, getting their card can be great, especially before you've earned status or if you don't fly enough to actually earn full elite status, because a lot of these perks are kind of like light elite status. Notice how the first 3 here, AA, Delta, and United, all give you a free first checked bag. American gives you also the ability to add it for 4 companions on the same reservation. Delta gives up to 8 companions, and United is more limited with 1 additional companion. Southwest does not offer that benefit because regardless of you being a cardholder, you still get 2 free checked bags, which is a great benefit of their overall program. Then the first 3 cards also give you access to preferred or priority boarding, so you can get on the plane earlier, settle in, relax, and also pretty much guarantee yourself access to overhead bin space. The Southwest card also gives you a similar benefit there with 2 early bird check-ins per year, which gives you a more favorable boarding position. The American and Delta cards also give you the ability to earn a flight discount of $125 or $100 respectively after spending a certain amount of money on the card. The United card does not do that, but they do give you 2 United Club passes per year. Premier, and Premier Upgrade Priority on award tickets, which is kind of cool. And all 4 cards give you an in-flight discount of about 20 to 25%. And wrapping all of that up here and putting it on one slide, here's a nice summary for all of you of where airline credit cards are generally good versus bad. And those are the 3 topics that we covered in this video. So hopefully that rundown was very helpful and enlightening for you all to make sure that you're using airline cards the right way. And by right way, I'm referring to helping you win. And with all of that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to view some great credit card offers, to get some additional cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a great app to manage all of your credit cards and rewards in one place. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value and also clarity around what type of card is usually best to earn points versus what type of card is usually best for benefits. I look forward to seeing you all again soon in future episodes, and until then, remember, you are great. Now get on out there and fly like a VIP.